Hello, good morning everybody. Welcome back. To the first chapter we are doing introduction of accounting, isn't it? So in introduction of accounting, we have been doing our all basic terms, basic introductory part only, okay? Basic things only we are learning. And today we'll be learning assets. Assets, yesterday I have given you notes, isn't it? So for this, assets are of two types, fixed assets and current assets. Okay, now what is fixed asset? Fixed assets means those assets that you know, isn't it? Economic resources which are available in the business enterprises. Okay, so assets are of two types. One is fixed asset, another one is current asset. Now fixed assets means, see, I have written fixed assets are those assets which are held on long term basis, such as land and building, furniture and fixture, plant and machinery. These assets are used for the normal operation of the business. Now the assets which are held, which they keep it for longer period of time. Longer period means at least more than 1 year. More than 1 year, just cross 1 year. Okay, so those assets, for example, they have got land. See, business are buying land means it is not for selling, isn't it? They are keeping it for their business purpose, for their business operation. Okay, so for the long term basis, if they buy any assets, means those are fixed assets, long term assets or fixed assets. Okay, so example, here it is written land and building. Similar thing, furnitures and fixture. Furniture you know very well. Now fixture, some small furniture, isn't it? Like which has got low cost, okay, less durability. Those furnitures are fixtures. Now land and building, furniture and fixtures. Plant and machinery. Now plant means also machinery, but it is big machineries which can produce anything. Okay, assemble some machines. So big machineries are plant, and machinery is machinery, you know very well, isn't it? Plant here means not living thing, that plant you used to learn. Okay, here plant means same as machinery, but it is used machines. Okay, plant and machinery, etc. So these are for why they keep it. This means for normal operation of the business enterprises. Okay, so this is the meaning of fixed asset. Now what is current asset? Current asset are those assets which are held on for short term basis, such as debtors, bills receivable, stock, temporary marketable securities, cash. And now other than fixed assets, now see, I have told you more than 1 year. Okay, if they keep it for more than 1 year, then these are fixed assets. If they keep it for less than 1 year, then these are current assets or short term assets. Current assets or short term assets. Okay, so what kind of assets are current assets? See, if we talk about the stock of the business, stock means inventory. Another name of stock is inventory. They keep it stock for selling purpose, isn't it? So within 1 year they have to sell those stocks. Okay, so those stocks are also current assets. Within 1 year it will be converted into cash. But these fixed assets, it takes longer period of time to make converted into cash. But here current assets easily converted into cash. Within 1 year it has to be converted into cash. Okay, so short term assets. Now example, here it is given clearly, debtors. Now when the company has given credit to others, understanding, to other entities, to other any person, any institution, any other business. Okay, one business gives credit to other entities, either they are individual or group of people or institution or other business. Okay, so that is now has to be collected within 1 year. Understand? So those credit which they have given, with the business, one business has given credit to other, means that can be considered as asset, and that asset is known as debtors. Be silent here, debtors. Some of the people they pronounce as debtors also. Okay, but I have learned debtors because it is commonly used debtors. Be silent. Debtors, which is known as accounts receivable, means paune paisa, which account ma gएको छ, लेखेको छ, बाँकी भनेर लेखेको छ, but the company, the business will collect it within 1 year. पाइहाल्छ त्यो, एक वर्षको लागि मात्रै दिन्छ नि hardly बाँकी. Understood? So those debtors, पाउने पाइहाल्ने within 1 year it is converted into cash. Debtors, bills receivable, त्यस्तै प्रकारले अरु बिल्सहरु पाउने पैसा, चेकहरु हुन्छ नि within 1 year, within 3 months, हैन, So which can be collected within 1 year, which can be converted into cash within 1 year. So these are bills receivable. Then stock, I have already told you, within 1 year the stock also will be converted into cash. Stock भन्ने बित्तिकै बेच्ने सामान हो, goods which is meant for sale. Okay, so those are stock or inventory. Now temporary marketable investment, some company they invest, okay, some of the amount for the marketable securities. Means you might have heard about some investment like bonds, government issue gareko bonds, isn't it? Some securities ma paisa halcha bhन्छ नि. So we'll be learning later on shares, securities. Okay, so some in some of the companies, okay, one company can invest their money in other companies also, and by investing money they get one proof, the certificate, that is only securities, one documents they get, and they hold it for at least 1 year, and within 1 year it gets maturity, and then it can be converted into cash. Okay, so within 1 year these are also converted into cash. So these all, and cash balance is, bank balance is already is in the form of cash. So these are all current assets which can be easily converted into cash within 1 year, are current assets which cannot be converted into cash within 1 year. It takes longer period of time, and those assets are fixed assets or long-term assets. It's clear? Now another one is liabilities. Now what is liabilities? That time we are learning about assets, economic resources which are holding by the company or the business, some resources, that is assets. Now some baki, you can say in Nepali, baki or obligation to pay, तिर्नु पर्ने छ अर्कालाई बिजनेसले भने, those are obligation. Okay, or you can say debts are obligations or debts. Now you don't confuse with the term debtors and debts. Debtors are assets, बाँकी दिएको छ पाउने वाला हो नि त, पाइहाल्छ. It is just like cash, क्याशमा कन्भर्ट हुनु आँटेको छ. Understood? These are assets, but debts, these are baki. Debts is baki, understood? Or obligation or liabilities. These three terms are same: liabilities, obligation, debts. Okay, that an enterprise means a business has to pay at some times in the future. I have already told you business has to pay it in future period of time. So that is only obligations or debts or baki or liabilities. They represent creditors' claims on the firm's asset. Now see, the business has taken some credit. Okay, given credit, debtors; taken credits, it is debts. Okay, so now what will happen? After taking the credit from others, they have invested in their assets. अर्काको पैसा ल्याएर केही किनेको छ या त केमा युज गरेको छ नि, इन्भेस्ट गरेको छ, एसेट्स बनाएको छ. That means they represent, they means what? Represent credit over the claims on the firm's asset. यिनीहरुकोमा यो क्रेडिटर्सहरु जो छ, जसले बिजनेसलाई बाँकी दियो, उनीहरुकोमा फुल राइट छ कि दे क्यान क्लेम ओभर द फर्म्स एसेट्स. आफ्नो पैसा पाएन भने आएर तिम्रो एसेटै भए पनि लान्छु भनेर दे क्यान क्लेम इट, बिकज दे हेभ गिभन क्रेडिट. नो, understood? For example, you have given credit to your friend, understood, 5,000. Okay, so your friend is not paying now. अब के गर्छ? अब तिमी मेरो 5,000 त दिनु सक्दैन, तिम्रोमा एउटा दामी फोन रहेछ, त्यही फोन भए पनि देऊ. That means you have got claim over your friend's asset. तिमी क्लेम गर्न सक्छौ कि मेरो पैसाको बदली के देऊ, तिमी 5,000 को फोन रहेछ, मेरो पैसा नदेऊ तर फोन देऊ भन्न सक्छ नि, क्लेम गर्न सक्छ. It's like that. They represent creditors' claims over the firm's asset. Okay, so this is clear. Now another one is types of liabilities. Liabilities is clear. So liabilities are of two types: long-term liabilities and short-term liabilities. Same thing, fixed liabilities and current liabilities, you can say like that. Now long-term liabilities are those liabilities which has to pay after 1 year. पे गर्दा पनि हुन्छ, ढिलो ढिलो पे गर्दा पनि हुन्छ. कसैले 5 वर्षको लागि 3 वर्षको लागि लोनहरु ल्याएको हुन्छ बैंकबाट. ओके, सो दोज त्यो बिजनेसले चाहिँ 5 वर्षको लागि लिएको छ भने दे क्यान पे इट आफ्टर 5 years. अब छ भने विदिन 5 years अलिक अगाडि भएको पैसासम्म तिर्नु पनि त सक्छ हैन, सक्छ, तर 5 years को लागि सम्म भित्रमा तिर्नु सक्ने जुन चाहिँ बाँकीहरु छ, दोज आर नोन एज लङ टर्म लायबिलिटीज. एक्जाम्पल, लङ टर्म लोन फ्रम बैंक. आई हैव टोल्ड यु. नाउ शॉर्ट टर्म लायबिलिटीज विदिन 1 year तिरिहाल्नु पर्ने. जस्तै रेन्टहरु भन्ने कुरा, जस्तै कुनै बिजनेस रेन्टमा चल्दैछ अरे, रेन्ट तिर्नु पर्यो भने दोज आर करेन्ट लायबिलिटीज. ओके, पेएबल विदिन अ पिरियड अफ 1 year. अन्डरस्टुड? एक्जाम्पल क्रेडिटर्स हैन, सप्लायर्स, क्रेडिट जसले बाँकी दिएको छ, शॉर्ट टर्म बाँकीहरु. ओके, 1 month को लागि, 2 months को लागि, 3 days को लागि, 4 days को लागि, त्यस्तोहरु क्रेडिटर्सहरु पनि शॉर्ट टर्म लायबिलिटीज हो. बिल्स पेएबल विदिन 1 year, जस्तै पानीको बिल, बत्तीको बिल, के को बिलहरु आउँछ नि, बिजनेसमा आउँछ नि यो तिर्नुपर्ने लेबर चार्जेस पनि के सो दोज काइन्ड अफ थिङ्स विदिन 1 इयर दिइहाल्नुपर्ने 1 मन्थ या त 15 डेज या त 3 मन्थ्समा 6 मन्थमा जसरी पनि दिइहाल्नुपर्ने क्लियर गर्नुपर्नेहरू जुन चाहिँ बाँकीहरू छ दोज आर बिल्स पेएबल क्रेडिटर्स एन्ड ब्याङ्क ओभरड्राफ्ट समटाइम्स कुनै कुनै कम्पनीलाई द कम्पनी जसको रिलायबल छ हो जसको स्टेटमेन्ट रेकर्ड राम्रो छ भने ब्याङ्कले के गर्छ आफूले राखेको पैसा भन्दा पनि बेसी पनि दिन्छ कोही बेला तर द्याट हेज टु बी पे भेरी सुन 1-2 महिनाको लागि दिन्छ त्यस्तो बेसी इयरहरूको लागि दिँदैन सो अलिकति एक्स्ट्रा पैसा आफ्नो राखेको भन्दा त्यो मैले 1 लाख राखेँ 1,20,000 मलाई दियो 20,000 एक्स्ट्रा दिनेछ ब्याङ्कले भने द्याट इज ओभरड्राफ्ट तर त्यो ओभरड्राफ्ट चाहिँ ब्याङ्कले कुन चाहिँ कन्डिसनमा दिन्छ विदिन 1-2 मन्थ्स तिरिहाल भन्ने खालको त्यो बिजनेस म्यानहरूले मात्रै गर्नु सक्छ ओके बिजनेसहरूलाई मात्रै यो ब्याङ्क ओभरड्राफ्ट फेसिलिटी छ Now these are short-term liabilities. Now comes capital. What is capital? See, capital is also the liabilities for the business. Now I will be teaching you later on that company's assets and the personal assets are different. Okay, like you are the owner of the business and your assets like you wearing jewelries, watch, TV at home. That assets have to be kept differently, separately. Okay, a business ko asset huncha tyo separate राख्नु पर्छ. Now capital means what? Owner ले जुन चाहिँ business मा उसकै business मा owner ले जब पैसा हाल्छ या त पैसा हाल्छ या त कुनै एसेट लिएर आउँछ आफ्नो बिजनेस सुरु गर्नको लागि भने फर्स्ट टाइम जुन चाहिँ उसले इन्भेस्टमेन्ट गर्छ या फिर पछाडि पनि एड गर्छ भने द्याट इज क्यापिटल ओके जब ओनरले केही दिन्छ आफ्नो बिजनेसलाई हाल्छ पैसा स्टार्टिङको लागि भने द्याट इज बिजनेस द्याट इज क्यापिटल न बिजनेसको लागि त्यो के भयो बाँकी भयो ओनरले हालेको त्यो बाँकी हुन्छ बिजनेसले त्यो ओनरलाई कसरी तिर्छ इन द फर्म अफ प्रफिट कमाउँछ नि त्यो प्रफिटै कसले लान्छ ओनरले लान्छ isn't it so you'll be learning more in details later on obligation and claim on the assets of the business अब यो पनि त्यही हो क्यापिटल जब ओनरले दिन्छ भने ओनरले के पाउँछ प्रफिट पाउँछ ओनरकोमा फुल पावर छ कि द्याट ओनर विल गेट व्हाट ओनर विल अल्सो क्यान क्लेम अन द एसेट्स अफ द बिजनेस उसकोमा फुल पावर छ कि ओनरले पनि क्लेम गर्नु सक्छ कि मैले यति इन्भेस्ट गरेको छु अब यो बिजनेसको सबै त के हो मेरै हो अन्डरस्टुड नाउ सेल्स अब सेल्स त भेरी इजी इजन्ट इट टोटल रेभेन्यू मिन्स टोटल मनी कलेक्टेड इन द बिजनेस फ्रम गुड्स और सर्भिसेस सोल्ड और प्रोभाइडेड टु द कस्टमर चिज थिङ्स गुड्स बेचेर हुन्छ कि होइन गुड्स भनेको याद छ नि त अन्डरस्टुड चिजबिजहरू प्रोडक्ट्स टेन्जिबल प्रोडक्ट्स आर गुड्स नाउ सर्भिसेस इन्टेन्जिबल प्रोडक्ट ओके सर्भिसेस रेन्डर गरेर हुन्छ कि गुड्स सोल्ड गरेर हुन्छ प्रोभाइड गरेर हुन्छ कस्टमरलाई त्यहाँबाट आएको पैसालाई नै के भन्छ रेभेन्यू भन्छ तर यो रेभेन्यूलाई तिमीले क्यासमा मात्रै नसोच रेभेन्यू मिन्स इट क्यान बी क्यास और इट क्यान बी इन क्रेडिट त्यो चाहिँ के हुन्छ क्रेडिटमा दिएको छ भने विदिन 1 इयर त उठिहाल्छ नि त जस्तै डेटर्स भनेर लेख्नु पर्यो सो दोज आर रेभेन्यू इजन्ट इट नाउ रेभेन्यूज आर दोज अमाउन्ट्स अफ द business earned by selling its product or providing services to the customers called sales revenue. Now I have told you sales means total revenues, okay, from the goods and the services sold, sales, okay. Now here it is revenue means amounts which have arisen by selling the product प्रोभाइडिङ द यो पनि आयो रेभेन्यू भित्र चाहिँ सेल पनि आयो अदर देन द्याट यो पनि आयो जस्तै बिजनेसले अरू केमा पैसा पनि पाउन सक्छ अदर आइटम जस्तै कमिसन बिजनेसले कसैको लागि काम गरेको छ र कमिसन पाउँछ नि कसैले अब त्यो जस्तै एडभर्टाइजिङ कम्पनीहरूले के गर्छ आफ्नो कसैले कुनै कम्पनीको चाहिँ एडभर्टाइजिङ एजेन्सी हुँदैन प्रोडक्ट बेच्नुको लागि र उनीहरूले हायर गर्छ र अर्को कम्पनीलाई अराउँछ कि मेरो पनि एडभर्टाइज गरिदिनुहोस् तपाईँले हैन तपाईँकोमा सबै फेसिलिटी छ हैन तपाईँले गरिदिनुहोस् एन्ड हाउ मच कमिसन विल पे भनेर काम अराएको हुन्छ नि त्यस्तो पाराले बिजनेसले अर्को बिजनेसकोबाट कमिसन पाएको हुन्छ द्याट इज अल्सो पैसै आयो हैन जहीँबाट भए पनि पैसै आयो सो द्याट इज अल्सो कन्सिडर एज रेभेन्यू सेलबाट पनि आयो रेभेन्यू भनेको चाहिँ जहाँबाट आए पनि टोटल कलेक्सन सेल्स भनेको चाहिँ सेल मात्रै गरेर आयो अन्डरस्टुड र यहाँ चाहिँ सेल गरेर पनि आयो कमिसनबाट आयो जस्तै इन्ट्रेस्ट कहीँ ब्याङ्कतिर कतैतिर पैसा हालेको हुन्छ इन्भेस्टमेन्ट गरेको हुन्छ सेयर्समा केमा पैसा हालेको हुन्छ त्यहाँबाट आएको सेयर्समा हालेको त डिभिडेन्ड भन्छ इन्ट्रेस्ट ब्याङ्कमा हालेको पैसाबाट आएको जुन चाहिँ इन्ट्रेस्ट हुन्छ त्यो इन्ट्रेस्टहरू पनि क्यासै हो, यो डिभिडेन्ड पनि क्यासै हो, रेन्ट रिसिभ गरेर पनि आएको हुन्छ पैसा, थुप्रै प्रकारले आएको हुन्छ है पैसा, त्यो सबैलाई चाहिँ टोटलमा के भनेको रेभेन्युज। तर सेल्स चाहिँ ओन्ली प्रोभाइडिङ गुड्स अर सर्भिसेस टु द कस्टमरबाट आएको चाहिँ सेल्स भयो। नाउ कम्स अनदर वान प्रॉफिट। आई फॉरगॉट टु राइट हियर, सो आई हैव रिटन हियर प्रॉफिट, द एक्सेस अफ रेभेन्यू। सी very easy, profit is what? Excess of revenue over expenditure. If your revenue बेसी भयो, बिजनेसमा रेभेन्यू बेसी भयो र खर्च एक्सपेन्सेस कम्ती भयो भने त्यहाँ के आउँछ? प्रॉफिट। अगर एक्सपेन्सेस बेसी भयो, यो रेभेन्यू आउने जग्गा कम्ती भयो भने त्यहाँ के भएको हुन्छ? बिजनेसमा लस। एन्ड दिस थिङ विल बी क्याल्कुलेटिङ अकाउन्टिङमा कसरी? by preparing profit and loss account or income statement. We'll be learning later on. That comes under numericals. Okay, this much only for today. Thank you so much.